Yeah, good morning YouTube. And this one just says business commercial products. So, okay, these are probably AC volt and power meters. So let's take a look at one of these. I think I ordered 2 of them. That's indeed what they are. So let me show you this little gadget here. This is a little AC volt, amp, and watt meter. See if there's any, yeah, AC digital multifunction meter according to that. And what it includes is this little current transformer. And so there's supposedly, yeah, 4 wires. There you go. There's your wiring diagram. You've got your load, and you run one of the load wires through this little current transformer. Looks like the top 2 are the current transformer, and then the bottom 2 sense the voltage of the load. And then this, let's see, what do we have here? Power 0 to 22 kilowatts, reads down to 1/10 of a watt up to 1 kilowatt, which is nice. Energy 0 to 10,000 kilowatt hours, 80 to 260 volts, and 0 to 100 amps down to 10 milliamps at the low end. Got a backlight. So I wanted to put this onto my isolated variable AC power supply. I'll show you that in another video, but I wanted to put this current transformer inside there and then have the meter on the outside. The analog meter on that power supply reads 0 to 150 volts. And then it's got the amp meter, I think reads 0 to 10 amps, but the meter resolution is pretty low, maybe a ½ amp that you can read on the meter, where this one will read down to maybe 10 milliamps. And then the other problem I was running into is my P3 kilowatt meter. The display blanks out when you go below about 110 volts maybe. The display starts dropping out. So this one should go down to about 80 volts before it cuts out. I'll probably combine the 2 videos. I want to show installing this into that variable power supply, and then I also want to just do a look inside, not really a tear down, but just a peek inside of that variable isolated supply just to see what it looks like. So that is for that project, and I just bought 2 of them. I figure if they work, that might be kind of a neat thing, because these also can accumulate kilowatt hours, which is kind of interesting. And they're about half the price of something like a P3 kilowatt meter. I've got a couple of places where I have P3 kilowatt meters plugged in permanently. And with one of these, if I could actually wire it inside the box that the meter is plugged into, I could just have this little unit sticking out, and I wouldn't have to have the bulk of that kilowatt meter. So I want to kind of check how accurate these are and see how well they work. So yeah, if this works, and it supposedly has a backup memory, yeah, I'll take a look and we can see how that works. So stay tuned for a follow-up video. I'll take a look at how this thing works, and we'll plug it in and see what it looks like. So stay tuned for that video.